Let's think about the potential we all have as human beings to collectively change the world using our imagination. We, our spiritual body, are made in the image and likeness of the great I Am. Our imagination is our greatest asset. It's what separates human beings from every other creature on the planet. We can think things into being by forming mental images of things we have not yet seen. The starting point of the process of creation is imagination. Imagine could spell I am a genie. If you have a wild imagination like me, I am a genie, us. We are all geniuses because we have the ability to create something out of nothing by tapping into infinite intelligence. Our creative visualization faculty should be used to think up ideal situations and outcomes that we want. Instead, the powers that be not are controlling our minds to create what they want. Let me explain how your mind is being manipulated to create their ideal reality. First, they broadcast something on the news that hasn't even happened yet. You and all the other sheeple who believe the lies on television begin to create it. It's like a joint prayer where you've all agreed that the news was true, even though you hadn't even seen it yet. You all begin to imagine it, visualizing the outcome as if it was real, creating images in your mind of a worst-case scenario, and before you know, you've manifested it. See, all they had to do was plant the seed of suggestion, and now you and all the other sheeple did their work for them. We've been trained through the news and entertainment to imagine a world filled with disease, violence, war, poverty, division, pain, and lack. If we don't imagine our world in perfect health, we will surely self-destruct. Take your mind off these things immediately. Use it to imagine a world filled with peace, love, and harmony. We can't rely on corrupt politicians who are leading us into an apocalypse of the greatest proportion. It's our responsibility to save ourselves from mass destruction. The 1% need the power of the collective consciousness to create their new world plan. A slave nation working for them after they've culled the population. And now we've reached a critical point in human evolution. We've allowed our minds to be used to create what we don't want. We must stop the devolution. Pranking each other for likes and subscribers, pretending to live our best life on camera, creating a form of bipolar within, trying to live up to both fake and real thing, using our children to build following, Big Brother watching records everything. What will this world be like in 2030 if we stay on this trajectory? We've already degenerated into a human race that can't remember anything because we rely on our phones to do our thinking. How many phone numbers do you remember? That's just one instance of how we've allowed our minds to be run by computers. It's time to take back your imagination and use it to save the nation. See, our thoughts are more powerful when two or more agree. When thousands of us join mentally, things happen much more quickly. So imagine a world where we're free to create our own reality, abundance for all, not just the 1% minority. They cram our minds with all sorts of useless information and neglect to teach us what we need for ascension. Einstein said, the true sign of intelligence isn't knowledge, it's imagination, and that the difference between past, present, and future is only an illusion. We can change the future right now with creative visualization. When we heal, we're healing our ancestors and future generations. So for the sake of humanity, let's imagine a new earth. Let's collectively give birth to a new reality. We can't rely on our world leaders who constantly bombard us with negativity. Switch off from the negative news and tune into the real you, your higher self, who's connected to infinite intelligence. Yes, you have the power to create whatever you can imagine. Imagination leads to manifestation. Change has never come by focusing on the problem, only by creating a solution. Without a challenge, there can be no change. Your challenge is to use your imagination to help create heaven on earth. What would that look like? Different things to different people, but there are some fundamental things we should all agree on. 1. Our idea should be for the good of all and with harm to none. 2. They should help heal and protect the planet that we live on. 3. They should benefit future generations. You can be the change you want to see simply by imagining. So, imagine a world where we all live in peace, love, and unity. Imagine a world where we live in perfect health, abundance, and equality. Imagine a world where we all treat each other how we want to be treated. Imagine a world where we're all healthy. No need for big pharma drugs suppressing symptoms of the disease, because we only eat food which nourishes the body. Mother Nature has a cure for everything, and we return to her for our healing. Imagine a world where if you were suffering from stress, you'd be prescribed a massage, spa day, or a holiday. Even just being in nature is healing. Imagine a world where we all have more than enough. More love, more laughter, more hugs, more kisses, more smiles, more fresh fruit and veg, more exercise, more dance, more healthy sex, more time in nature, more sun, sand and sea, more of everything that keeps us feeling happy. Imagine how differently life would be if we didn't have to spend the majority of it healing from childhood trauma, ancestral trauma, or any kind of trauma. Is pain really necessary? What if there were no hurt people to hurt people? How would this world be? Remember, we're creating a new reality. The 1% plans hundreds of years in advance, and so should we. Imagine a world where children are taught the laws of nature. You reap what you sow. There's masculine and feminine in every living thing. What goes around comes around. Everything has a season. How would this help future generations? Imagine a world where the wealth is distributed evenly. How would that help create world peace? Imagine a world where we all feel great and vibrate at a much higher frequency. We communicate with each other from our higher selves, ignoring lower frequencies. We all vibrate so high that the entities who feed off our negative energy die, because they need our stress and negative energy to survive. When we collectively emit the love frequency, we will create heaven on earth, because love is the highest possible frequency in the universe. It's time for us to reverse the damage caused by negative thinking. Imagine a world where we only plant seeds of love in our minds, because we want this world to blossom into a better place for us to live in. When we sit and imagine a world filled with love, joy, peace, contentment, fulfillment, harmony, being happy, being free, world unity, we help raise the frequency of the planet to love. Imagination gives birth to evolution. Trust me, picture what you want your life to be. Visualize it twice a day for 5 minutes at least. See it, feel it, touch it, taste it, smell it, as if you have it now. This is how you'll create your new reality and help co-create heaven on earth. Congratulations on using your imagination to help give birth to a new earth.